Okay, how's everybody today? So what we have here is the Teno T-21. Now this truck is fantastic. It's got a really good crane on the back. Got a 2-pallet deck that I loaded up already. And let's get to it. So we'll take it through the dip test first. See if the front end catches the other side of the watering hole here. It does rub its nose a little bit on the far side, but it goes through all right. This is a pretty sweet truck. Okay. We'll go around and go back into that swamp back there and see how it handles the deep mud. Okay. Let's see how she goes in here. Okay, so we don't have really much for wheel spin, but we're gonna see if we put it in low range diff lock. Okay, so we don't have trouble with the mud. We are making progress. We have the lowest range gears in this truck that we could get. Okay. So we'll give it a tip test on the slope here and see if it rolls. Okay, so we didn't roll. We'll go through the swamp here now. Deep water. Okay, passes the deep water test. Leave it in low range for now, I guess. It's not part of that next mud hole. Okay. Now this is really deep here. And there's a mud bar in the middle. We'll see if it gets hung up on. Well, would you look at that? I did drive over that rock. So let's maybe see if the rock isn't what's causing that. Okay, so we are now going to the side of the rock. Maybe we've already sat here too long and sunk in too far. We'll winch our way out a little bit and see. Okay. Well, I see. There was another rock there. You know what we'll do? We'll go through it one more time, just to give it a fair shot at it, because I drove over those rocks on purpose, thinking that they wouldn't affect anything, but apparently they do. Most trucks, well, not most, some trucks don't even notice those rocks, some do. The heavier trucks that sink into the mud further do notice those rocks. Oh. Now, we'll try this again. We'll try and steer to the left, to the right of that rock. There's two rocks there. There, we are now on the outside of the rocks. So the belly pan drags, but it doesn't get hung up if you avoid the rock. Okay. But we don't have a lot of clearance on the belly of this truck. Busy shifting gears and not steering. Okay. So, after using this truck to clean up the mess from that previous tip that I had, I have to say I really appreciate this truck as a crane truck. 2-pallet deck crane truck. It did pick up that stuff very easily and without struggle, so I do like this truck as a little crane truck. And as long as I can fit it into my fleet, I'm going to put it into my fleet, because there's a lack of really good crane trucks out there. This one was very stable. It didn't try to tip or anything while I was picking up the stuff, so that's always good, because some trucks do get affected by the load when you pick up the crane. But, you know, anyhow, it's a good truck. That's the review for the Teno T-21. It's a good truck, and it's going into my fleet, and I'll be using it some more, and we'll see how it works out for us. So with that, I'm going to say have a good day.